Did you know their prehensile snout is actually a highly sensitive organ covered in whiskers that detect vibrations? Did you know a Malayan tapir can weigh up to 800 pounds, roughly the same weight as a grand piano? Did you know their ribs are incredibly flexible, allowing them to squeeze through tiny gaps in dense jungle brush? Did you know tapirs have large, swiveling ears that can pinpoint the sound of a predator from miles away? Did you know no two tapir snouts are the same? Each one has a unique pattern of wrinkles, much like a human fingerprint. Mountain tapirs have been known to play in the snow in the highest parts of their range. While they prefer the cover of the forest, they are well equipped to handle the elements. Their thick fur is oily, which helps shed water and snow, keeping their skin dry. The tapir's teeth are brachydont, meaning they have low crowns, which is ideal for a diet of soft leaves and fruits. They have a total of 42 to 44 teeth, including sharp canines that are primarily used for fighting or defense rather than eating. Tapirs are one of the few large animals that can survive in varzea forests, which are seasonally flooded forests in the Amazon. Their ability to swim and forage in water allows them to stay in these areas even when the ground is several feet underwater. Conservation efforts for tapirs often involve the use of GPS collars to track their movements. This data helps scientists understand how much space a tapir needs and which areas are most critical for their survival. This information is then used to design better protected areas. The tapir's proboscis is so sensitive that it can detect the texture of a leaf before the animal even bites into it. This allows them to avoid thorns or bitter toxic plants. It is essentially a fifth limb that provides a constant stream of sensory information. When a tapir dies, its body provides a massive influx of nutrients to the forest floor. Scavengers like vultures and insects rely on these rare events. Even in death, the tapir continues to support the complex web of life in the rainforest. The Malayan tapir's black and white pattern is also effective in water. From below, the white belly blends with the bright surface of the water, and from above, the dark patches blend with the murky depths. This multi-environment camouflage is a masterpiece of evolution. Tapirs are known to be sensitive to noise pollution and human encroachment. In areas with high human activity, they often become strictly nocturnal to avoid contact. This shift in behavior can affect their feeding habits and overall health. The mountain tapir is sometimes called the Danta cordillerana in local Spanish dialects. Protecting this species is a point of pride for many communities in Colombia and Ecuador. Local education programs are helping to reduce hunting and promote the tapir as a symbol of wilderness. A tapir's brain is relatively small compared to its body size, but it is highly specialized for sensory processing. The areas of the brain dedicated to smell and touch from the snout are particularly well developed. This reflects the animal's reliance on its environment's chemical map. Tapirs are known to take mud baths to protect their skin from the sun and biting insects. The mud acts as a natural sunscreen and a barrier against flies and mosquitoes. Once the mud dries, the tapir will rub against a tree to scrape it off, taking the parasites with it. The lowland tapir is the most widespread of all tapir species, found across most of the Amazon basin. However, even they are facing population declines due to the expansion of cattle ranching and soy farming. Their habitat is being converted into open fields at an alarming rate. Female tapirs have two mammary glands located between their hind legs. The milk they produce is extremely rich in fats and proteins to support the rapid growth of the calf. A calf can double its birth weight in just a few weeks. The tapir whistle is so distinct that hunters have historically used mimics to lure the animals into range. Today, Researchers use these same sounds to locate tapirs for study. Understanding their vocal repertoire is a key part of modern tapir conservation. Tapirs are very clean animals and often defecate in water. This behavior is thought to help hide their scent from predators like jaguars. It also helps distribute seeds into the river systems, where they can be carried even further downstream. The mountain tapir has a white fringe around its lips, which is not seen in other species. This marking may help calves follow their mothers through the dark, foggy cloud forests. Every small visual cue is important in such a low visibility environment. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to Ethan Facts, and turn on the notification bell for more amazing wildlife facts. Which tapir fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.